Hello. Welcome to Card Minds. Thank you for stopping by. This is going to be a Capricorn weekly money and career reading from March 13th to the 19th, 2023. Capricorn, welcome, welcome. Let's see what messages we have for this upcoming week. Capricorn weekly money and career, March 13th to the 19th, 2023. Let me pop a little light on here. I feel like it's a little dark. There we go. Capricorn weekly money and career. Ooh, okay. There we go. Six of Wands. Six of Swords, sorry. Six of Swords, Four of Swords, Ace of Wands, Two of Cups, beautiful. And just move this around a little bit. Five of Cups. Okay, so Capricorn, what are you moving away from? You're moving, you can be moving, moving jobs, but also moving cities, moving houses, locations. Something along the line has been, you didn't agree with it. So it feels like you are partnering up with someone. Or let's pull the other cards and see what's going on. But it seems like you're taking a pause. Either you partnered up with someone or you worked with someone in particular, started a new project, a new job, a new business, a new whatever it means for you, right? Even, but there's someone involved there. In this Two of Cups, a dynamic with someone, maybe someone you started a project with, maybe someone you started an idea with, or someone that asked you to participate in something or work on a project or work on, it feels like you worked on, I don't know why I'm feeling a document, a proposal, a project, something you had to hand in. Maybe it's at school, doesn't have to be, but it feels like you worked on someone asked you to work on something. It can be anything, right? It can be anything. And you did it, or someone is asking you to do it. It feels like working on an idea, right? Developing an idea, developing a business, developing a product. It can be marketing. It can be developing something new, right? With this Page of Swords. But you're regretting it, or you're feeling it's not enough. You're feeling that's not the original proposition that was made, the original offer that was made, the original job, the original project you were supposed to work on, something like that. And so it feels like there's a start over. It feels like, let's pull some more cards. It feels like you're confident, but you want to push forward in a calmer way, in a more, I don't know why, distinctive way. I don't know what that means. I don't know why I'm going to say that. You want to push forward in between the Six of Swords and the Star. You want to grow in this path, but you also want to do it in a calmer way. So maybe there were discussions, heated discussions. I don't see anything here, but maybe because we have the Six of Swords, you really want to move into something in a different energy, a calmer energy with this Queen of Wands, right? So maybe, oh, well, there we go. Exactly. Well, I was just wondering, where's the conflict here? I see resting, I see moving out of something, I see disappointment and regret and not really happy. Well, here's the battle. Okay, so there's a conflict there in a job, in a situation, in a idea you're developing, in a project you're developing, or, you know, a business partnership, something you're working on. You're not seeing eye to eye with this Queen of Wands. Aries, Leo, Sag, doesn't have to be that, doesn't have to be those signs, but it's someone very confident, someone very bold in their choices, someone very bold in their ideas, and that will not take no for an answer, but also that seems to be right, sort of my way or the highway type thing. And you're not having it. You're not having it. You're disappointed that that's happening. Now let's see where this goes, because it doesn't, I'm not really sure this is going to stop. I think that your desire or your objective here in this business job situation is to take a breather and to do it a different way. Discussions, conflicts. But you also want to grow in this. So maybe it's a 50-50. Maybe this is a 50-50 business and you're not seeing eye to eye right away. Or maybe this is an idea or a project or a goal you're working on, right? And you know, not everybody always sees eye to eye. Not, you know, people don't agree all the time. People don't agree on how to do things all the time. It doesn't mean it's not done. It just means you have to sort it out. King of Pentacles. There you are. So there's money involved, clearly. Maybe you've invested money on this. Maybe, you know, or maybe I say 50-50. It doesn't have to be 50-50, but maybe you are responsible financially for a certain part of this project. Yes, there we go. So you're hesitating. Okay. Because I wasn't seeing this stopping at all. It was just the frustration. That's the way it feels. It feels about the frustration of, you know, not having the same objectives or not thinking the same way or not wanting to do it the same way, you know, just not agreeing all in every step of the way. Right? The arguments, the discussions, the stop and go, the need to rethink this, need to redo, or need to finance in a different way, or need to find new ideas or different logistics to make this happen. That's the way it feels. But you have the Chariot and the Fool. So yes, it is new, sort of free-spirited. It's light. It's something you believe in. It's an idea. Right? Or a business, or, you know, a product or something that you're working on. And it feels like it's exciting. So even though it's difficult, and even though the people or the person, doesn't have to be just one person, but even though the dynamic is sort of argumentative, if that is a word, I don't think so, but even though you don't always agree, and you know, it's sort of tiring, and sometimes you're really feeling regretful of starting this, but it's not, it's almost like crying over spilt milk, right? You still have 2 cups. There's only, you know, and you're still moving forward. This is something you started. This is something you're excited on, and some days are on and some days are off. Some days you agree, sometimes you don't, and it's just difficult. But it's always difficult to start something new. It's always challenging to start a business, or to have an idea and try to develop it, or get that job or get that promotion, right? It's never easy flowing, especially in this chaotic world, right? So I think you're moving into something calmer with the Star. I think you're healing. Maybe triggers from the past, and past career, past jobs, past dynamics that sort of put you back very quickly in that anxiety, not anxiety, but, or maybe a little bit in the, oh, should I, really, should I have started this? Was this really the best direction to go in? Should I have, should I have partnered up with this person, or should I have taken this job, or whatever, all these questions. But take a breather. Take a breather. Look at this, the Chariot and the Fool. It is a new adventure, but it's also you believing in a whole dynamic, a whole new job, a whole new environment. You're on a new adventure. I think that is what is sort of questioning all this, or putting those questions in your mind, because it's new. And there are a lot of discussions on this new idea, on this new business. And because of that, it's putting doubts in your mind. It's only normal to have discussions. But at the same time, the Fool is giving you some freedom. Freedom of freedom of creativity, freedom of trying your own thing, freedom of developing your own business, freedom of having your own business or your own idea, and just being able to just build your own thing. So, and you have the Chariot, all about determination, the need, the want to be successful. And you will, it seems successful, even though you feel sometimes that, it's tough and you want to move on. But I think that you have set your objectives, and now you're sort of powering through with dedication to bring this to fruition. This is something you want to do. This is something that is close to your heart. And I think that you've discovered maybe how to make a decision with alignment with your own, your own values, your own ideas. And I think you will succeed. I think if you're committed and disciplined and just, you're going to achieve this goal, whatever this goal is, right? Whether it be successful in this business, but there's definitely someone else in the equation, whether it's a business partner or a family member or a friend or a coworker, or there's someone else in this dynamic with whom it is conflictual. But I really think it's not a time to be passive. It's really the best time to draw upon your determination, your willpower, your intelligence, your integrity, your pragmatism, right? To find the solutions and just hone in on what is essential to push through in all the obstacles that might be in your way. And with the Fool, it is a whole new adventure. So I think that maybe that is what is bothering you a little bit, that you're not seeing completely clear. You don't know exactly, how this is going to push forward or what it looks like yet. You believe in this. This is your idea or partly your idea, right? But I think that it's the beginning of something. Even if you're scared, right? It's a new beginning. It's the opportunity to build something. It's a new potential, and it's a really new opportunity to put yourself on stage in the forefront and show the world who you are and how you're developing your own idea, your own business. And it's, yes, you're at the outset of your new journey. The first step into the unknown, the first step into this new job, gig, business idea. Take it as it resonates. And I think that even though you don't know exactly, what it looks like, you're committed, right? And you want this to happen, and you want this for yourself, and you want this for your family. I don't know why I'm saying that. And just keep curious. keep a curious mind and just embrace this unknown, because I think this is about your growth with the star, your personal growth. You're also healing from past wounds, from past triggers, from past situations, probably past chapters, right? Career chapters or jobs and or situations within your job that were difficult. And I think this is about your new experience, pushing into this new experience and just to do it. And even if you're not quite ready, it's really a great potential, great opportunity to be in something new and to start your own business, your own idea. It's very exciting. The energies feel very exciting. I'm not sure what this is all about, but let's see if we can find more messages in the second deck. Capricorn, weekly, money and career. It feels like it's your own thing. And if it's not your own thing, when I say that, it's not, you know, it doesn't have to be you finding a job or you finding, you know, getting that promotion. It doesn't, it can be you pushing towards something completely new within a company, within a situation. Absolutely. It's a new adventure for sure. Now, but it feels in this right now, in my energy, the way I feel, it is really about developing your sources, your talents, and that idea here, the Page of Swords, that you've had in mind maybe for a while that you really want to exploit. And this is a new way of doing business, or a new revenue way of, you know, new revenue for you, a new way of making money. And because of that, because you've never done this before, maybe, I think you're experienced. I think this is something that maybe you're experienced in, you know, the field, but it's the way of making money on this same maybe subject that's different. Maybe you're going online and you ever went online before, right? Maybe you were in a brick and mortar shop, or maybe you were in a company that did things, and now all of a sudden everything's remote, and now you're doing everything remotely. And so now you're able to construct much more, develop much more, connect much more with the world. It's becoming international. You can show your product, your idea, and you're sort of designing and developing something in a whole new way, and the perspective is wider, right? That's the way it feels. Yes, new direction. There we go. New opportunity, new direction, new offer, new it's a whole new way of working. Now, it can be completely different. But it is a complete new beginning for sure, between the Fool, the Ace of Wands, and the Ace of Swords, new direction. But for me, it doesn't feel like you need a whole bunch of new experience to do this. Like it's your field. You got this. You're just exploiting it in a whole different way and going in a different direction in it, and maybe, you know, utilizing other tools and communicating with different people, maybe different countries even. Yes, new knowledge. Wow, again the star. Yeah, and it's all about healing. So I think that this is giving you confidence, right? You're trusting yourself more, you're boosting your confidence. Maybe you lost trust and confidence in the past, in a past situation, past job, or past conflict, or something like that. And that puts doubt, of course. All of us have doubt, you know, in certain situations. We have self-doubt and doubt in our powers and doubt in our financial situation, right? Always, all the time, right? I'm not saying we have systematically doubt every day all the time, but we all have situations that sort of pop up doubt in our mind on how we're doing things. Could we do them a different way? Or why did we do it this way? Or why am I not connecting with this? Or why am I not making enough money? Or why is it not going fast enough, right? That can always put doubt in our mind. So here we are. Wow, this is a big decision. Look at all these major arcana. It's a big decision. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 major arcana. You're moving forward. This seems creative. and celebrating. Beautiful. Celebrating being in the right place, celebrating being with the right people, even though it's conflictual. I think you're realizing that this is the right place to be. You're moving forward on a creative project. So this, it seems creative, intellectually creative, but creative. And you're making a big decision here. But this big decision that can change your life, that can change your family's life, right? It can be moving. I have a sense of movement, but it doesn't have to be at all. With these 2 aces and the 6 of swords, moving to a different country, moving to a different company or a different situation or a different city. And the choice is really changing your life. That is why, the Chariot and the Fool, a whole new adventure, but determined to make it happen. And it has started already. It feels it has started already. Now, I don't know for whom I'm reading. Maybe it started already. Maybe it's not yet, but it's in the process and the energies are processing. You're in control. I think for you, the most important in this situation is to gain control. Gain control of the situation, of your finances, of the logistics, and your choices, your career choices with the Justice. Realizing that your control will set the bar straight, and now you can move forward. So this big choice can be a big, life choice, and, and really changing things. And if it's not you making this decision, it is the universe sort of that pushed you through with maybe an offer here, right? Where an offer you couldn't refuse, an offer to partner up with someone, or an offer to develop this project with someone, with a company, with, whatever it is. And it doesn't have to be developing a project, although it really feels like this is something that you're excited about with the Fool. You don't really know how you're going to do it or what it looks like, but it's a whole new adventure. And it is really you understanding. I'm surprised we don't have the Tower. So it's not sudden. It's you understanding the shifts, the turns of how you can exploit your experience, how you can exploit your talent differently. This is the base of this reading. You really working in a different way. That's the way I feel. And exploiting your talent in a different way. So your adventure here is really going into a whole new environment. Maybe all of a sudden is becoming tech, right? And you weren't used to that before. Or maybe it's really becoming interactive, and you weren't used to that before. Or like I said, you're moving everything online. Everything's digital and it wasn't before. Or everything is going to become international, wasn't before. And this way of working is new to you. The subject is not new, but the everything else is new, and is you adapting your knowledge, your skill sets to that. It doesn't require more skills. It doesn't require new skills. It just requires adaptation to new ways. Wow. Very, very interesting, Capricorn. And it really feels like that. I don't know why I'm still on that energy of a whole company or whole oh, okay, now I understand. Maybe that's just for one person. Sorry. Yes, it feels like you're going from analogical to digital, something like that, right? It doesn't matter. And I know it's odd because I feel like the whole world is already digital, and but there might be certain areas where it still needs development. It always needs development. That's never going to change. It's all going to push, forward and get more and more interconnected, obviously. But I feel like you're working on that. So I feel like your situation is to actually digitalize, and this is just an image. I don't know how to, I'm not a tech, I don't know any of any of all this. So maybe some of you can help me out and comment down below and let me know what your situation is. But I feel like your job here, Capricorn, and maybe this is just for one person, but is to actually transform, transform companies into a whole new way of working, digital, whatever. So I know most is digital, but you're really taking it to the next level. And I'm having images of hospitals, yes, big hospitals, and shifting everything digitally. I know they already are, most of them, but you're sort of like taking hospitals or big companies big companies, taking them to the next level digitally. So I think that is your, wow. I don't know who I'm reading for, but if it's your case, if you are a tech, and it really feels like high level because you're taking tech to the next level. There you go. So it's not like you're taking, maybe some of you are taking analogical to digital, but I think, that's, so I don't even know if analogical still exists in the world, but now you're taking, digital to the next level, whatever that is. Comment down below if you know, let me know, because I don't know what that's called, to taking it even to the next level. I don't even know what the next level is, but that's how it feels. Now, of course, that might be just for one person. These energies here are you really implementing, helping companies, helping small, medium, big companies, shifting whatever's left to put on digital, that isn't yet. And you are sort of leveling it all out for all different kinds of companies, but it does feel very hospital oriented. I don't know why. Clinics, hospitals, yes. So, and it can be anywhere in the world. So I know not all hospitals all over the world are equipped the same way. So yes, perfectly logical that some are stepping up, digitally, to modernize wherever you situate yourself in the world. And I feel like this is maybe just for one person. I'm sorry. But whatever it is, you're leveling up, Capricorn, and you're partnered with someone, or at least, and so there comes the energy of conflict, right? The trickiness of working with other people and making this, sustainable wherever it is that you are making this happen. Wow. Okay. Very, very interesting reading. Very interesting reading. Comment down below, Capricorn. First of all, thank you all, each and every one of you, for being such wonderful supporters of this channel. Thank you all for commenting, sharing your journeys. I read all comments, answer all comments, and that helps me push forward in my readings. So thank you to each and every one of you from the bottom of my heart for supporting this channel and helping me in my endeavors. Thank you. And Capricorn, you have been, top of the list since the beginning. So thank you. Thank you very much for that. All right, let's see if there's one last message for the road. And don't forget to subscribe if you haven't already. That helps. Apparently, it's very important. All right, here we go. Capricorn, a weekly money and career, March 13th to the 19th, 2023. I feel like there's another card that wants to come out. Yes, okay. All right, there we go. So, okay. So it feels like the conflict is financially. You're sort of done with the situation because financially it's difficult, or maybe you weren't, maybe you didn't get the salary you wanted, or waiting for a promotion, or waiting for more monies to come in to develop, something like that. Because you have the Page of Pentacles. The Page of Pentacles is sort of the mini magician, mini financial magician, like manifesting money, manifesting more finances, or manifesting a promotion, or manifesting, more finances for this situation. So wherever you situate yourself in the world, feels like you're waiting for monies, waiting for finances to continue this development, or continue working on this job, or continue working in this, in this subject, right? And so you're sort of done, which explains the conflict, and sort of done with the way of other people seeing this, other people working, the way they're working, the speed they're working, and you're a little frustrated in the way it's happening, not fast enough, not intelligent enough, not thought out enough, right? And you're oh, okay. It feels like you're, I'm sorry. I know, I keep having, little energies that pop in like that. So and when you tap into energies like that, it just suddenly comes. It feels like you're abroad in other countries, I don't know where, working with other teams so basically you're shipped out in another country from wherever you live, right? I don't know where you live. And you're working with other teams, with other people in other countries to develop these digital ideas, or step up digitally, tech, whatever. And it doesn't have to be that. You could be working on something else, but it seems like you're dispatched, right, abroad, or it doesn't have to be abroad, but at least it's somewhere else than where you live, to work with different teams, to develop ideas, to develop tech in wherever that is, right? Can be hospitals, can be anything. Now, again, this can be for just one person, but it feels like you're developing something with a team abroad. Okay, there we go. And it's moving forward. Yeah, you're waiting, but it feels like you're waiting for money. So even if you're trying to develop your business, even if you're trying to get that job, if you're trying to get that promotion, whatever it is, you're waiting for finances, you're waiting for budgets, you're waiting for money to come in, and you're getting a little bored of this. It's getting a little old, right? But it's coming in, and then you can move forward. You can be even moving, right? I said that several times. Wow, that was an interesting reading, Capricorn. I hope you enjoyed it as much as I did. Thank you so much for watching. Thank you to each and every one for supporting this channel. I am grateful for that. Thank you for all your likes, your shares, sharing your journeys, sharing your energies. Thank you so much for watching. Have a great week. Take care. Bye-bye.